Okay, continuing, I did some polishing here on the victory appear animation, adding some stars and basically nothing complex here. And then I have the idle animation finished, which is just continuing from this pose and looping. I don't introduce anything special here, as I remember. Sorry for doing it offline. Recording really makes it hard to work. And yeah, but I have two effects. They are overlapping one over the other. And just basically waving back and forth. Nothing really complex. It's just something you need to vision. You see it, you like it, and then do it. Sometimes it ends up being a little bit different, but you see the technique. We have bones just going back and forth, overlapping, and I also added shadows to the letters. You can see that the same images. Now for defeat, I wanted to show a bit work how I do with the skins. Again, nothing complex, but I don't normally show working with skins, so maybe this might be helpful. So I confirmed with the client, they don't like that shiny effect for we have victory like stars. I will remove them, and the shining on the letters, I will remove them. As you can see, for defeat, that still happens here because those shinings are not under the skin. So to remove them and assign only for victory, I'm gonna select only the glare attachments here. So make sure the skin is selected, the one you are assigning it to, and create placeholders for all of them. Without this option marked, we don't want to also apply it to the defeat. Great, now you can see defeat doesn't have it, and we don't see those animations anymore. Same thing I think I would do for the sparkles. So we have only 3 stars, just easy to select them here. And similarly, select the victory and put it under skin. You don't need to duplicate. We don't see other options because they are just region attachments, so they don't have options for linked meshes. Great, so victory has it, defeat doesn't. You can see we got rid of that 2 effects. Victory still has it. One thing to mention that if you do this way, the stars will still be there and be animated here. If you want to avoid that, you should also put the bones under those skins. Let's actually do it. Select these bones and add 2 skins. If you add only bones to the skins without adding attachments, you might see error here or warning. The spine says these attachments are visible globally while the bones are only visible. Let's actually try it. I'm reverting it. Now we have them globally visible. Let's select the bones and attach to the skins. We don't see actually warnings or errors. I'm gonna check it if they still appear. No. We can go like this. I have a feeling that they will appear in the game engine somehow. Don't see it here, so just in case, let's just also put them into placeholders. Another thing I want to do is to color the smoke. For that, I'm gonna check if what color we have it's blue, like originally the image is blue. So most likely it won't work by just coloring it. I'll try and see. And I don't want to break the original design of it by just making it black and white. So I'm gonna try to color it. I'm gonna color attachments. And find the other one. Clearly not something I was looking for. So I guess they are just canceling each other, because it's not just coloring it, it's tinting. And we colored blue red and then additively made it even worse. Okay, now we have all back. So we have two options: go either color them and create two sets of images in the project, or just make it black and white. Anyway, we need to do it in the project file. So what we'll be doing here is creating skins for the smokes. Going back to Victory, and this one, just put them under skins. But this time I want to duplicate the attachments and linked meshes, inherit timelines, and yeah, all that. This will make sure we'll have linked mesh, and whenever I modify something, it will also apply on the other skin. Now for the feed, I'm gonna change the name Smoke Red. And see if we have setting colors here. We don't need the colors. I'm gonna revert them and just use alpha. It looks nice now, but we have some kind of blue, I can see it, which is coming from this text, which I added also offline. So let's create another skin for that. Duplicate. Yeah. And we will just change the color, because I only changed it as slot color. Slot color cannot be placed inside the skins. So I'm gonna select that slot, come here, copy that code here from slot and remove this key. So it's going back to just being dark. So here I'm gonna set that same color to the attachment, but for Victory. Now you can see we have the same effect, but now instead on the slot I did it on the attachment. Become a little bit darker, but we can set it a little bit, make it a little bit transparent here. Yeah, sure. Because I also deleted the key, it had some alpha there, so we will do that alpha here. For the feed, let's color it red and still make it transparent. Nice. Great, it's now red. I see some kind of red blood flowing behind. I like it. But I see some also snow, some particles. It was looking nice, like kind of frozen effect on the Victory, but not here. So maybe we also can change them. Let's find those. Yeah, I remember what I used, so this is gonna be it. Yeah, so 6 elements. I just remembered them, the names. Let's select Victory and put them under skin. Duplicate, why not? And go back, and here I'm gonna change the color of attachments. I lost them, but I didn't really need them here. Just some movement there would be enough, I think. The reason I'm losing them is because they are blended additively. So dark or red color is not being visible very much on additive. Let's go back and do the final check before we do that particles falling from the letters. So this is our idle. Nice. The defeat is actually getting lost here, blended with the background. Text is actually glowing. We might need that. We might need that. I'm thinking to do the same effect I did for these wings. That will make it like glowing, so it's gonna be different effect.